Good morning, you guys. We are back and we are here with Derek. It is Monday. Oh, lovely Mondays. Don't y'all love Mondays? Ugh. And he has to go to work here in about 20 minutes or so. So he's just up brushing his teeth. And while he's up brushing his teeth, y'all, he is sitting here thinking about last night with Gia. That is the first thing that was on his mind. Looks like he's trying to get online right quick before he goes into work, or I don't know if he's going to work from home today or what. I don't know. But looks like he's just checking his emails and stuff. So he's definitely thinking about what happened last night between him and Gia. He feels like Gia is playing him like a little fiddle. Every time she needs something or wants something, he is always there for her. He is always showing up and showing up proud. And he doesn't ask Gia for anything, y'all. So I think he's feeling played, and he's also feeling a little hurt too, because he's expressed himself to her, and it's like he's getting rejected in a sense. He doesn't want to be just friends with her. He wants to really like see where it goes. So he's just been contemplating, like, maybe I should just continue to just be patient with her, but at the same time, how much longer can I be patient with Gia? He's even got to the point to where he's thinking maybe there's somebody else that I don't know about. Why are you sad, Derek? What's going on? Purpose of life. Oh, what he wants to do always feels out of reach. I feel like maybe Derek is feeling a little bit of uncertainty, considering he's just kind of like in this endless loop with this relationship with Gia, and he's been a project manager for quite some time now at level 5. And he is looking for a promotion soon. And he's also been living in this cramped apartment for a while now. Like, yeah, you know, he's a man and he's a bachelor or whatever, but he would love to have his own home. I mean, that's something he's always dreamed of, is having his own home. Like, he does enjoy his job, don't get me wrong, but he wants more. So Derek is an overachiever. He's a genius and he's pretty business savvy. Maybe Derek is feeling a bit stuck right now in his love life, in his environment, in his career. Oh, y'all, I'm really starting to feel for Derek. Maybe he just feels like motionless, like things are going nowhere fast with him. Maybe Derek needs to do some soul searching. Maybe we need to take a vacation. I think we're going to have Derek to take a little vacation. It is fall. Winter will be coming up. So maybe he'll book himself like a little solo getaway or something. So while we're at work, we're going to have Derek to put in some PTO. We're going to also have him to kind of take it easy today. Guys, so Derek is back home, and he just got a text message from one of his homeboys to go to the Humor and Hijinks Festival. And you know what? I think this is also something that Derek needs to do. He needs to get out and have some bro time. So we're here with Derek and Benjamin. Benjamin may be familiar to y'all. He is a part of one of my other LPs that I didn't finish. It looks like these two have a good bromance going on, and I love that for him. Derek has a moodlet that says losing control from fear of unfulfilled dreams. He's feeling pretty angry. Like I said, he's feeling stuck. He's feeling like he is in this endless loop. You know, go home, go to work. He even tried to, pursue this girl that he liked, and he feels like he's just steady getting played by her. He's frustrated. So we did put in some PTO. So Derek is sitting at the table, just sitting here chatting with Benjamin, and this lovely lady over here. Looks like she also lives in San Myshuno, Kalia Mall. So since I feel like Derek kind of wears his heart on his sleeve a little bit, I feel like he would be the type to make a post on Social Bunny about how he is feeling. So we're gonna post about being back from work. We're gonna do like a stress narrative. He's gonna be like, man, I could really use a vacation. Work has been so stressful lately. So we're gonna post that on our feed. We're gonna send a message to one of our other homeboys, Anthony. Send him a friendly message like, hey bro, what's up? Hope to catch like a basketball game with you later on this week or something. And then let's also send a message to our neighbor Keenan and let him know, hey bro, let me know if you want to play some basketball later on. He's just trying to reconnect with some of his bros. So since he feels like he's been spending a lot of his time focused on pleasing Gia and talking to Gia, so he's just gonna ease up off of Gia for a couple of days. He's going as far as not even texting her. He would usually text her in the morning and be like, good morning, beautiful. Like, yeah, he's one of those types to be like, good morning, beautiful, how are you doing? Today, he hasn't even texted Gia at all. It's taken a lot in him to not text Gia, because you know, it's kind of become his little routine or whatever. And, you know, he really does like her, but I feel like he has his mind made up at this point, though. You know, he has his mind made up. Like, the girl is playing in his face, and he's not going for that no more. He's just going to let her reach out to him, since he feels like he's the one that's always putting in the effort. Like, the last time that they went out, he was the one that initiated it. Whenever she wanted help with her Halloween party, he showed up quick, fast, and in a hurry. I mean, he wasn't holding it against her, but dang, she gave him a sleeping bag. Like, come on now. Like, why couldn't he sleep in the bed with her? When he invites her over to his house, he doesn't give her a sleeping bag. So why in the heck did she give him a sleeping bag to sleep in? How selfish and inconsiderate can you really be? I'm not just some dude off the street. Like, we've been kissing and making out, and maybe we should just talk about our frustrations about our love life with Benjamin, and maybe get some advice from Miss Kalia over here. So Derek managed to get these three to sit down so that he can have a conversation with them. So he's just kind of talking to them about his situationship with Gia. So he's like, so I have this person, or rather, I think that you know her, Gia. And she's like, no, I don't know Gia. I don't know a Gia. He's like, well, you know, she and I, we have the situationship going on, and I don't know what to make of it. What does it mean when a girl, you know, likes to be around you and hang around you and want to act all affectionate and stuff, but when it comes to being in a relationship, they don't want to be in a relationship. Kalia is trying to explain to Derek that, you know what, maybe she has some unfinished business going on, or maybe she just, you know, maybe she's gotten out of a recent relationship and she doesn't, you know how to navigate her feelings or something like that. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe she was in a previous, you know, relationship that went bad. And he's like, well, if she was in a previous relationship, and, you know, I feel like that shouldn't affect our relationship now. Like, she shouldn't bring in that baggage on me, you know? And so, y'all, it is so hard trying to get these Sims to sit down and talk to one another without playing musical chairs. But yeah, he's continuing to explain the situationship between him and Gia, and Kalia is trying to give him, you know, the best type of advice she can. Kalia doesn't know Derek that well, but from what she does know about Derek, she knows that Derek is a really good catch, and this Gia girl, she needs to get it together before she loses out on a good man. And so Kalia is like, you're a good catch, Derek, and if that girl is just acting like she's not interested in you, then maybe you should just move on, or just, you know, ask her really, like, what's up? Is there somebody else? Is there something else? Is, you know, what's wrong? And so Derek's taking that into consideration. Like, maybe he does need to have a deep conversation with Gia, because maybe there's something underlining. Maybe there's a reason why she's scared of commitment. Maybe there is something that's been going on that he doesn't know about, and that she's, you know, maybe too afraid to talk about. He has realized that during some of their conversations, she does avoid certain topics, especially like when it comes to marriage and stuff like that. Like, not to say that they should be talking about that stuff like right now, but he's noticed like she isn't very open. Like, sometimes she'll have this wall up. There's a lot of nice looking young ladies out here right now, and we see this lady over here is kind of just sitting all alone by herself. We're gonna go over here and maybe talk to her some. So let's go over here and talk to Miss Candy. Let's do some small talk. Ask her about her career. She's like, hey. He's like, are you having fun here? Like, yeah. She's like, yeah, I'm having a pretty good time. How about you? He's like, yeah. He's like, so what do you do for work? I'm unemployed. So I'm guessing that she's probably like a entrepreneur or something like that. She doesn't have a normal 9 to 5. And so let's just kind of get to know her a little bit more. Like, well, you're a very pretty lady. Why are you out here all alone by yourself? And she's just like, well, I decided to come out here to this little festival just to blow some air, you know, feeling a little cramped up in my apartment or whatever. He's like, oh, I understand. Trust me, I get it. He's like, so you live out here? You live in San Myshuno? She's like, yeah, I live out here. I've been living here for a little minute now. He's like, oh, okay. Well, I hope to see you out here some more. He's like, are you enjoying San Myshuno? She's like, yeah, it's pretty nice. It's, lively. And so he's asking her, like, where she's from, where did she graduate from, all that stuff. So, the normal little small talk stuff. And so while Derek is talking to Miss Candy, he's admiring her skin and her hair. He's just like, wow, she is really beautiful. She is so pretty. There's a lot of pretty ladies out here in San Myshuno. Man, let's go watch the fireworks, y'all. It looks like Candy is leaving. Maybe she has to head out, but Derek is watching the fireworks. He just wishes that Gia was here to see this. I fear our dear Derek is such a lover boy. He's got to get out of this phase and he has to get over Gia and move on with his life, y'all. Oh my goodness. Anyways, it's 11 o'clock at night. Why don't we... these fireworks are going crazy right now. I think that outing really helped Derek. Derek is going to send a text message to his homeboy and just let him know, like, hey, thanks for inviting me out. I had a good time. I think I really needed that, bro. While he is texting his homeboy, he scrolls over Gia's name and he's almost about to send her a text, but he's like, you know what? Nope, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to send her a text message. We were able to exchange numbers with Miss Candy while we were at the festival, so we are going to send her a text message. So we're going to send her a text message and be like, hey, it was nice meeting you at the festival. Hope to see you around again sometime. Do you care to get some coffee tomorrow? Or maybe some lunch? He's just kind of shooting his shot with Candy suddenly. I don't know if Candy is going to be like, yeah, sure, why not? Or she's just like, I don't know. Now, Derek knows he's not no bad looking guy, you know what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily hard for him to pull women or whatever, but he's not one of those men that are just out here willy-nilly trying to get everybody's number or anything like that. Like, no, if he feels a pretty good connection with somebody or an okay, friendly connection with somebody, then, you know, he'll try to extend himself. And maybe that's his problem. Maybe he overextends himself too much and maybe he gets too invested in friendships, relationships too quickly. And maybe that boils down to him just having a lot of, you know, secure love and affection in his home when he's growing up. And I do feel like I need to extend Mr. Derek's family and create his mom and dad and stuff like that. So maybe I'll do that later on. But yeah, let me know what y'all think below. Should Derek go out for coffee or a lunch date with Miss Candy down here? Or should he just stop involving himself in different types of situationships, friendships, or whatever like that? Or is it okay for him to develop a friendship with Candy? Like, why not? Do you think that he's being petty by not texting Gia and essentially avoiding her? Because Gia hasn't even texted him all day. He just realized that. Like, Gia hasn't even reached out to him all day. So what are y'all thoughts on that? All right, y'all. Until next time. Ooh, it's getting a little juicy now. Bye.